and spend that money on hair. Natural hair is not selling. He wants to take you as I'm available. I'm available. What are you doing? Nothing. This is why sometimes men will not leave church to go and bring one Jezebel because all the sisters are unavailable.
First thing I notice from this, I don't know what to call that, whether to call it preaching, I don't know what to call it, but I see somebody that is having low self-esteem. How do you tell a woman not to feel beautiful in the way God created her? They tell us that God made a mistake in the way He created us Africans. Why are you be telling ladies to show up for all thumbs and dick? They fail to also tell them that too much availability cheapens you as a woman. This is the kind of thing that you'll be teaching young people understanding God for yourself. Because a lot of people have missed out on this thing that we are calling marriage. Because they did not understand what God said. In your useful marriage, you should remove the wig. Have you asked the men what do you really value? In your quest to impress men, have you asked men, how can I impress you? Have you asked men, what do you really want in a woman? You that is available, they will carry you go club, carry you go here, carry you go here. They will still go and marry a person where you never see before with your eye. They will marry those ones. But now you where they will carry because you're available. We will use you and dump you. Continue to be available. Some of you, God will not give you a man if you do not know who you are, what God wants you to do in this life.
I'm sure a lot of you have seen this message from Pastor Olabisi Adamu. And I feel this message is one of the most stupid things I've ever heard a pastor say on the pulpit. And I'm not talking about as a person, I'm talking about the message. I'm referring to the message because that message is very stupid. That message is very misleading. That message is a trash. I'm not listening to other of her messages, but after seeing this message, I followed that page because I want to see what she's feeding the body of Christ with in her ministry. I'm following her page. I feel this message in all ramification, but just a bag of rubbish. Sorry for my words, sorry for my choice of word, but that's how I feel towards this message. Now, before I say anything that I want to say in this video, I want us to once again, because I know some of you, a lot of you have seen this message, but just for the benefit of those who may not have seen it, let's watch this message one more time. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Alright, let's listen to how.
Bible says, he that will have friends must first show himself friendly. You're squeezing your face. Nobody is calling me, but this is how your face is. Friday night, you're at home. Monday, you're at home. Tuesday, you're at home. Instead of you to be smiling, be shining your teeth anywhere you are. When your friends are hanging out, say, I'm coming. When your colleagues are going to work, say, maybe that's where my husband will be. Let me dress up and join them. Show yourself friendly, and then you will have friends. All of you will be carrying natural hair about. Who natural hair help? Okay. Better wear your wig. I'll be doing like this. I'll be flipping it. Go and spend that money on hair. Draw your brows. Buy lip gloss. Look good. Natural hair is not selling market. When you marry, you off your wig because you have entered. There's nothing they can do about it. But before you enter, don't be caught on fresh. Never. Package yourself well. I'm so spiritual. The guy will run. Where are you? Prayer meeting. Where are you going after work? Prayer meeting. Okay, what about this Friday? Prayer meeting. Oh, me, I'm a Catherine Coleman kind of woman. You know, I'm wearing the mantle of Catherine Coleman. You will wear that mantle and be single. There is a time for everything. What happened to your midnight? How can't you pray there? In the evening, when he wants to take you out, I'm available. I'm available. What are you doing? Nothing. All the prayer meeting I've attended this year is okay. It's okay. Call Sister Ivan, tell her, excuse me, you know we are single. You know you are your husband's house. My Friday night, one guy wants to take me out. Please allow me today. Let's see if this is the one. Truly and truly, these are the issues. This is why sometimes men will not leave church to go and bring one Jezebel. Because all the sisters are unavailable. Always busy in prayer meeting, in fasting, in prayer. You're always there. Every meeting you are there. Bishop so in town, you are there. Bishop this is in town, you are there.
All right. So that is a message from a woman of God, a pastor, a leader of the body of Christ, somebody that the younger generation, because I feel that church will have a good percentage of them being young people. That's the person that a larger percentage of the younger people in that church are looking up to. And this is what she is railing out as the to-do for ladies. I wrote out some things here. Now, the first thing I noticed from this, I don't know what to call that, whether to call it preaching, I don't know what to call it, but I see somebody that is having low self-esteem. Someone that feels that you are not complete without certain things. How do you tell a woman not to feel beautiful in the way God created her? So are you trying to tell us that God made a mistake in the way He created us Africans? That we do not have long hairs? Are you trying to tell us that without makeup, our women are not complete? That women are not beautiful without makeup? This woman, I'm sure this woman have an identity crisis. Because I see somebody who wants to be who God did not make her to be. And she feels that everybody should also live in that struggle of trying to be who God did not make them to be by nature. I don't have a problem with makeup. I love makeup. I don't have a problem with the whole thing they call natural hair, bone straight, beautiful thing. But does that replace you? I've seen countless ladies who are so beautiful in their natural look. Without makeup, amazing. Without the hair, amazing. Sometimes they do things with their natural hair and they are amazing and lovely. So what are you telling us? What are you telling our sisters to do? And I'm suspecting that this woman is about to open a hair brand. And she wants all the sisters to bring their money to come and patronize her. Because how can you say that? Like she categorically said, spend that money on hairs. Like buy it. In an economic situation like this, where our economy is fluctuating, dollars is on. How much are they selling hair now? Some of the ladies are saying, spend that money on hair. How much is their salary? When they buy fuel for some of them that have cars to drive to work, pay rent, buy food, how much is remaining? Then you want to put people under pressure in a time like this. In a time like this, that the church should be preaching contentment, being okay with the little you have. Management is when someone feels it's time to preach this kind of message. Amazing. I understand what she's trying to say. But her choice of words, I don't think they did justice to whatever she was trying to pass as a message. So ladies now, because they are looking for husband, they are pushing ladies. These are the kind of mothers that will not allow their children to have peace at home. You are 25, before 30, you must bring a man, and they will bring anything. Because how can you be telling ladies to show up for all Toms and Dick? Anyone that calls, I'm available. I'm available. So anyway, DJ the guy speaker go, make our sisters show up. And she failed to also tell them that too much availability cheapens you as a woman. You don't have work. You don't have work. Anytime a man says, I want to see you, are there. Anytime a man wants to see you, are there. And she forget that some of these men will not spend their money on you for nothing. They want to also have sex with you at the end of the day. That's what she's exposing her sisters to. Some of these ladies, they will drink to stupor. They will not know the way back to the house. They will from there go to club. They will drink to stupor. And then at the end of the day, a man will take them home and sometimes even rape them. Why? Because he spent money on them. Because she was available. If she been in their house, would she have been exposed to that kind of thing? Of course, no. That's what the pastor is advising our sisters to do. I also heard her talking about being too spiritual, being too godly. What is wrong with that, for God's sake? What is wrong with the woman being godly? Bishop, this is here. Bishop, this. I give credit to ladies who can do the things of God. See, God is faithful. It is not by he that willeth, it is God that shows mercy. See, person wey see husband marry early, fine. Some people, I don't know. Sometimes I just believe that this husband of a thing, this marriage of a thing, it is when God wills. Not saying it because I'm not married, but I feel it is when God will. So if you rush in, if it is not the will of God, you will rush out. You'll be frustrated. Your destiny may even be frustrated. There was a time I was so desperate about getting married. But at a particular point, at each instance that I want to make a move, something will happen, and I understand God for myself. Anything where God could give me, they stress me. That is what I know. Be it money, be it job, be it contract, everything in my life, when it is the will of God for me, it comes smoothly. So my prayer every day is that God, when it is your time that you want me to marry, when it is the time that you want me, let everything play out smoothly. No stress. So it's not by meeting this one, meeting this one. Yeah, fine. It's good. Make friendship. But it's not in all of those things. It's not in all of those things. You can meet your husband accidentally, and in few weeks, in few months, you guys are married. It's not by all those things. This is the kind of person that you'll be teaching young people understanding God for yourself, understanding when God is speaking, understanding the signs. Because a lot of people are missed out on this thing that we are calling marriage because they did not understand what God said. You don't even need your pastor to assess a man for you. You don't even need your pastor to assess a woman for you. If you know God for yourself, when God speaks, when you meet that opportunity, when it is your own, there is something in you that will have peace. And again, a lot of us don't also know that God's will for us sometimes does not conform with how we want it to be by our specification. What God will for us, it may not come in our own specification. Because God understands the man that will make you the woman you want you to be. God understands the kind of woman that will make you the kind of man He wants you to be to achieve the thing that He wants you to achieve in life. But because you're looking at the specification, it doesn't have bum, doesn't have big breasts. But in your destiny, this is the woman God has kept for you. But because you're chasing over other things, because you're looking at how much money the person has, you miss it. Then you're disturbing God. It is not in all those things. If you know God for yourself, know what God wants you to do in life, understand your essence on earth. When you see your husband, you know. He doesn't need to take you out to a club. Doesn't need to sit you out every time. When you see your man, oh God. Another thing she said that I found very offensive is, wear it after marriage, take it off. And that is one of the things that have caused so many problems in marriages. You used to do makeup. You were carrying your hair, making different styles. You used to wear bomb shot in the house. You do blah, before relationship. Immediately you give birth to one child. All these things, yeah, want to barb your hair, even against the man's will. My body is too hot. I want fresh hair. I want to feel cool. Now everything don't tire you. But you forgot that a man is moved by what he sees. Imagine some men will come back to their house, their wife is looking at what they don't understand, and there is no attraction. He cannot even sit down and feel like coming close to you. Nothing moves in his body. Interest are lost because you are not the woman he was chasing after and the woman he married. You change. That is what this woman is advising these ladies to do. That is fraud. That thing is fraud in marriage. Fine girl, fine girl. The packaging. Immediately you enter, you come out because Mama Jigo said you should remove it. In your youthful marriage, you should remove the wig. In your youthful marriage, you should go back. In your youthful marriage, You should discard the thing that your husband used to love. You should discard the thing that your wife used to love. The thing that was the sense of attraction was this woman. See, I don't know how many ladies have taken this message so seriously and personally and even considering it. My humble advice to you as a brother would be discard within this woman talk. Because this thing is what has lured a lot of ladies into rubbish that some of them are doing with their body just to keep up. Because they feel that finding a man is in doing these things. Finding a man is in looking classic, is in looking expensive, is in looking this, is in being available. Have you asked the men, what do you really value? In your quest to impress men, have you asked men, how can I impress you? Have you asked men, what do you really want in a woman? You that is available, they will carry you, go club, carry you, go here, carry you, go here. They will still go and marry person where you never see before with your eye. You never see. Like you have never seen with them at any event. You have never seen them at any club. You have never seen them at any lounge. They will marry those ones. But now you where they be the carry because you're available. Ah, babe, I found now code the way you did. Okay, I'm coming. Book boat. They will use you and dump you. Continue to be available. You cheapen yourself. And then by the time this one will say, me, I don't use this one. No. I've used her. She's very free. She's very available. Collect her number now. Check out her Facebook or check her out on Instagram. And before you know, their circle have used you because Mama Gio says you should be available. Continue to be available. No, continue to be available. And cheapen yourself. Smile, yes. Be friendly. But there are limits to certain things. In a time like this, you manage what you have. Let people love you for who you. Don't stress yourself. Even this hair, how many? A lot of guys don't even know the values of this thing. A lot of guys don't even know the value in terms of naira. That's what you want to kill yourself over to impress who don't even know the worth of what you're talking about. See, just be yourself. Understand what God wants for your life. Some of you, God will not give you a man if you do not know who you are, what God wants you to do in this life. You will not get a husband because you make mistakes. So the earlier you discover yourself, the faster you are going to get your marriage. Because God knows if you're married now that you don't know who you are, that you don't discover yourself, you will be messed up for life. You'll be messed up for life. Some of you, there's certain things God wants you to do. There are certain things God wants you to achieve. Because He knows when children start coming, you will not be able to do those things. And your life may be messed up forever. There are certain things God wants you to start. Because when a man comes in, He may not allow you to start again. But if you have already started, He cannot stop you. Know yourself. That's the most important thing. Know yourself. Know what God wants from you as a person. And then you are on the fast track to getting your marital settlement. Deal with this woman they talk. They talk rubbish. If you like this video, you can share it. If you not like, can leave them. I don't talk.